How Manny Pacquiao's controversial comeback judges could impact Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford. Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford could be forced to adjust their game plan after the judges for their upcoming bout were announced. Both Canelo and Crawford are preparing for their September 13th fight, which is predicted by many to go to a decision after a long fight. Three judges have been appointed to oversee the fight and declare a winner if the bout goes all 12 rounds without knockout. In an interesting turn of events, the same judges oversaw one of the most controversial decisions this year, as they declared Manny Pacquiao's comeback fight a draw despite opposition from many in the boxing world. Canelo Alvarez could have faced an all-time great in a dream matchup that never happened for his first world title fight. The three judges who scored Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios will judge Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford. The three judges who will adjudicate the fight between Canelo and Crawford were announced this week, with Tim Cheatham, Max DeLuca, and Steve Weisfield scoring the bout. These names may seem familiar, as they are the same three judges who oversaw Manny Pacquiao's draw with Mario Barrios earlier this year. In Pacquiao's comeback fight, the Filipino thought he had done enough to beat the WBC welterweight champion, but was dismayed when the judges declared the fight a draw after 12 rounds. They were hammered for scoring the fight a tie when numerous ex-fighters and pundits thought that the 8-weight champion did enough to take home his 13th world title, as he scored more power punches but was susceptible to Barrios' jabs throughout the fight. Appointing Cheatham, DeLuca, and Weisfield so early has made it clear what the fight will be based on and how it will be scored, days before the fighters set foot into the ring. While they will be hoping to avoid any controversy like the Pacquiao bout, the scoring in that fight could hint at what Canelo and Crawford should do to get the best result on Saturday night. Their style of judging could heavily impact Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford's style in the fight. The way the Pacquiao-Barrios fight was scored can give some insights into what Canelo and Crawford need to do to impress the judges on Saturday. The trio scored that fight a draw, partially due to the energy and stamina that Barrios brought in the final rounds of the fight. While Pacquiao controlled large parts of the bout, they judged Barrios' ability to stay in the fight until the end as a key reason to score him higher. This could benefit Crawford, who will hope to use his smaller frame to outwork Canelo, being unable to produce the power he is famous for at the heavier weight. This could dissuade him from going for an early knockout and wearing himself out, as he will need to be in top shape throughout the fight to impress the trio at ringside. However, all three judges are known for valuing control over aggression, which suits Canelo's patient, surgical style of fighting. Barrios' use of the jab to try and keep Pacquiao at bay was heavily valued by Cheatham, DeLuca, and Weisfield, and could make the difference in this fight too. If he can dominate the ring and keep his work rate up the entire fight, there's a good chance the judges will declare Canelo the winner over Crawford on September 13th.